All right, everyone. Welcome back to part 4 for Lies of P. Today we are going to be entering the Vanini factory to find Lorenzini Vanini and then quell whatever threat lies within. So without further ado, again, gonna go through this with minimal commentary so you guys can just enjoy the game. Let's get to it. Oh, and I also just decided to change his clothing. Whatever, get rid of the grandma got ran over by a reindeer look for some I don't know, Abraham Lincoln puppet slayer vibes going. I'm still on a struggle bus when it comes to the parry mechanics in this game. Just really getting down the timing of the machines is a little difficult for me at least.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Jiminy's looking out for you.
Why'd you say that, Jiminy? No, I don't want to go around the corner. Yeah, we're gonna jump down that hole. Salamander, I think this is like a fire damage. But it makes us slightly heavy, so we'd have to increase our capacity. If we wanted to use it along with this. See if one more capacity upgrade will let us pull both. Hmm. A little stabby stab action. Looks like we got the Iron Giant down there. That's exactly why I didn't want to go down that ladder. This looks like trouble. See, I knew it. Shock cartridge. All right, factory manager's report. Dear Mr. Vanini, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Secretly enough to where you put it in a written letter, apparently. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, the quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager of Factory 1, Nikola. Like Nikola Tesla? Possibly? That's interesting. So maybe, with them being mass produced, maybe they're taking cheap shortcuts. Okay. I'm assuming those aren't used for playing patty cake. Well, but he's trying. You alright, dude? You know, I really don't like segments like this in these games. They just deliberately put enemies in the worst places. You know, because they just want you to die. Come on. Come on. Just let them take themselves out. Okay, so I just made a shortcut. Yeah, I'm still not going down there. Now that I know that dookie water is poisonous, I'm not going down there. Uh, Almost had me. I can't walk onto them, so I think I remember them from before.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Nini is a jerk. Alright.
Those stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
There's our man up there. The Lorenzini Vanini. Who likes the bowl of fettuccine.
A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance?
Well, he really is self-infatuated.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
So those two individuals that we saw, those are the stalkers he's talking about. Have you seen this eccentric? Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. It's like the Joker, Mr. J. Well, Harley Quinn's always calling him that. It's because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities even he was unaware of suddenly burst. Yeah. Mr. J fell in love with the maid puppet at first sight. They got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lovers' secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in, the husband was confused, the puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. Tragedy was all made possible because of Krot's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now. Have you seen this eccentric corner will continue next month. Interesting. So somebody tried to marry. I mean, we ran into that one lady who thought the puppet was her baby, like a puppet doll. But again, I don't know if they took the doll from her or if we gave her that puppet in the baby's place. But after reading that, I would assume that the woman in the petrification area actually believed that that was a child and her child, and that's why the family took the puppet away.
I must atone for my sins. I must kill more puppets. More.
He's not okay.
I must atone
And
for my sins. I must kill more puppets.
okay.
All puppets must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too.
Look great.
You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets! I wish I'd known. But surviving is a hell of its own. I wish I'd known. But surviving is a hell of its own.
Playing.
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil. I'm sorry, Leo. I was afraid to die.
See, the mouse mask worn by the survivor reeks of sewage and fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal masks decided by superiors. Perhaps this was even what had blessed the youth's fate. I mean, the suit's pretty dapper. Let's read what the suit says. Survivor's hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the survivor belonged to the one who forsook his oath. The puppets toppled the tower. The youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day and became a survivor wandering in hell. Well, I'm gonna wear it anyways. Here we have Doctor's Confessions. My name is Clark Shore. Oh, the cure-all guy. Yeah, people call me Dr. Cure-all. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable. I am so sorry, you guys. Like, I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist's records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell. And when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sin? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence. I also have the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I kind of had an idea that, he was clearly scamming people, but I guess it did work to a point. And just, you know, turned people into monsters.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
So I'm wondering if the puppets just became self-aware. Because that's kind of what it sounds like. Alright, so make the cut. So now we can wield those two without being slightly heavier, slightly encumbered by the weight. I want to focus on trying to get my health to at least 400. Improve my survivability odds out here.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here, unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, then you can get 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal. Let me know if you have any interest.
Okay, so we do have the first two landmark guides, but this one's kind of tattered. Does this one's attraction Rose Estate? Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. Well, I want to read its contents. Okay. There's a warning that's been attached that bears the airing symbol of Krot. This book's been banned. Found, please report it to the city. And then reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? It says some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The roses bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. This guide was made the support of the Red Lobster Inn. Wow. I just got gypped, you guys. I just got gypped. Man.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire.
I feel like such a sucker, you guys. Okay, so we found where the Trinity key goes. Unsettling. Recreate 1. You who open the door. Be 1. With the Great Ones. It's even more creepy. Blue Blood's tailcoat. Ooh, and quartz. At least we got some new threads. Let's read what these say. Formal attire. The Stalker organization of of the bastards. Blue tailcoats are the bastards' pride. Bastards who didn't fit in with Krat's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krat's golden era. Hmm. I mean, I'd dig it. Question of the day: did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Hmm. No, 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 no. Yeah. I'm sorry, but when stuff starts crawling on ceilings and walls, like, mm-mm. It's a negative, Batman. Oh, okay, it emptied the poison out, so we can. I mean, we can at least go down there and not get hurt by just walking. So that's good. Puppet of the future. I can aim at his crotch? I can't even reach that high. Definitely was not as difficult as I thought he was going to be. I'm also not considering that a boss fight, so I'm gonna continue. Mr. Blade. It's a great sword. Okay, so, Descartes note? I'm gonna assume that's how I pronounce that. If I'm botching it, oh well. The puppet cannot refuse the Grand Covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the creator's orders and cannot harm humans. To look at the puppet that was once called Huoko, is the Grand Covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans, creates puppets instead of fire, It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if someone is controlling it or it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. It's surprising Vuelko's actions were not simple obedience, but faith. Vuelko worships something as God. I heard there's the king of puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what is controlling the puppets of Krat. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There's still a puppet's secret that I don't know about. Ergo is probably the key. Those guys are awakening humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late. For the sake of all humans. Okay, so someone is either driving the puppets to do this, or another puppet is, potentially. Alright, you guys, so I am unfortunately going to have to end this video here. Apparently PlayStation only allows me to record up to an hour, and I'm already at 55 minutes and 50 seconds. So, just gonna have to stop it here right quick, and then start the next video. Both of these will be uploaded within the same day, since I have not gone to a boss fight yet. But I will see you all shortly. Take care.